It's Monday, June 3rd, 2024, and I'm over here just relaxing, watching Young and the Restless and raising my vibes. And this idea comes across like somebody needs to do a sermon for the month of June when it comes about pride, and talk about the good side of pride, the bad side of pride, and the ugly side of pride, and things of that nature. So humor me for a hot minute while I try to overcome my overdraft and not having any income, and want to go to Starbucks and get something to eat and pay my bills and hopefully get this brand off the ground, with God helping me, sending me the right people by making this video. Yeah, it's Pride Month. I can relate to it for the most part. When I myself grew up as a straight man, liked it, girls, this, that, and the other. Then it was like, even as long as I can remember, probably about middle school for sure, there was a lot of projected labels upon me when it comes to my sexuality. That I'm gay, and then I'm gay by default at first value. So it's like a lot of the peer pressure and the confusion and distraction started very young for me. Whether at one point in time, I didn't really know myself either. But it was a matter of, it's like I'm supposed to be bisexual or something of that nature, because it's like, well, I have had like little girlfriends or this, that, and the other. Then you have it where people are projecting labels on you out of nowhere for no reason, and calling you gay for some reason. And then it's a matter of, that may be a generational thing through the bloodline, and not knowing what side of the family and why, and this, that, and the other. Just like not knowing all of the witchcraft or the good or the bad of a certain relative in the past. And now you're trying to resolve history by being the chosen one. And can improve your spirituality and seek God about a lot of stuff. So, it's like you can't just go about using, God used the rainbow as a sign to, when it comes to the flood, that he wouldn't no longer flood the earth. Okay, yes. But you also can't associate pride as only a gay thing, or only as a religious thing. So you have to have a relationship with God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, and be open and receptive to opening up your, they call it third eye or whatever, and learn how to go through your little spiritual healing journey as I have, and seek God throughout your wilderness, throughout your lack, and things of that nature, to continue the self-awareness, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of your audience, being aware of your mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, creative, vibrational, financial health, and continue to keep pushing yourself to follow your dreams. I'm sure I have had pride, even though I consider myself a good person, this, that, and the other. But you have a lot of people who be so prideful and talk down on you and judge you, label you, project upon you, and all of that. And it's like they make you look like the bad guy, or whatever the case may be, when you're really cool and laid back, And then it's a matter of like somebody like me dealing with a lot of self-doubt and defeat and this and the other because you're so used to being going through warfare after warfare, this and the other, not having the support system alongside you while you support everybody else. You know, that you have to do all of the personal motivation and encouraging and things of that nature. You know, when it comes to sexuality and using gay, when it means happy, and just constantly twisting all of these slangs and random languages that we just start coming up with nowadays. It's like I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm not even here to offend my own self. But it's like one day at a time, you have to be able to like accept people for who they are or be aware of who they are without judging them and pointing out flaws and things of that nature. And you need to look at yourself in the mirror too. You can't just expect a straight man, masculine, alpha or whatever, and the men are not there to assist me. You can't just push me into the background and label me as a beta male pretty much, or he ain't it, or just overlook somebody as if they don't have the it factor. Men gotta do better. Can't be just posting scriptures and things of that nature and judging other men of God who are learning how to walk in their gifts, calls, and talents, and who are more open-minded and receptive and things of that nature to receive what God has for them. The 9 years I've been saved, I've experienced a lot of negative religious men or whoever from different backgrounds. It's like you have to be positive and help people. Just like when you have somebody tell you that they're going to have you in their city at their church on New Year's Eve, you can't just go around scamming people and send a message to their inbox every day asking for a seed just because you're giving them a prophetic word, but you're not really pushing them into their next level. You're not helping them on their spiritual journey to get out of the people, places, and things and build them up. You're not helping people out at all. You talk negative upon them. So it's a matter of you cannot expect a man to be a man, masculine man, and you just be watching him from the sidelines, from the background, and start talking stuff about him. For me to come from a single mother, I have very limited male attention, bonding, engagement. The only male engagement or interaction and knowing how to talk to another man and look them in the eyes and all of that good stuff is when I see people in passing or if they personally know me. There's no hugs for real. There's no real encouragement for real. You get that every once in a while from certain people. But yeah, it's like, other than that, you're basically sleepwalking through life, looking for God to come out of nowhere to help you. People judge people based on being masculine, feminine, and things of that nature. And then we start adding all of these other attachments to things that shouldn't even be there. Or try to deceive people for who they are, this, that, and another, or have good or bad intentions on being who they are. I do my best to accept people, this, that, and other, stay away from certain people, this, that, and other, and just let them be as they are. Just like I need to be able to have my own peace and let myself be. and not have to be feeling alone as Joseph the Dreamer, being abandoned all my life while being in a room full of people. So yeah, it's like, as a man, if you like engaging with other men on a sexual level, don't feel the need to hide it. You know what I'm saying? Accept the rejection, go along with your day, find somebody else, use protection, get that healing and deliverance that you need. Keep being yourself. I'm high right now. I'm catching a vibe. So I'm like, yeah, let's get this vibe going, because I need something to look forward to in life, so I can tap into my passions and follow my dreams and see myself on the red carpet as a prophet, celebrity, life coach, entertainer, trillionaire, and so much more. And that, pride comes before a fall. So we have to learn from our mistakes now while we're in a spiritual rest, or understand why God has us in our resting place, or not really being as talented as you once were at one point in time. And you're like, okay, God, I'm trying to get my fire back here, because I don't have the money to go outside and say hi to people. And I would rather not go outside and look crazy and embarrassed, when I've had to endure whatever prideful lesson that I have to learn from in life. Hashtag Blue Shield.